science, as you know, you will come across three different areas when it is data science. One is programming. Second one is statistics.
Okay.
And the third one is algorithms.
Okay.
For all these three things, when you're talking about tools in data science, I'll say that also. When you're talking about tools in data science, you are having three sets of tools: R, Python, and SAS.
Okay.
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 If you are learning data science, you'll be able to go with two different designations. One is as a data analyst,
Okay.
and other one is as a data scientist.
Okay.
So when you are dealing with data analyst position, you have to know some things related to programming and statistics. And when you are moving as a data scientist, you should know how to analyze the data, statistical concepts, and machine learning. That is algorithm.
Okay.
Okay, that is machine learning.
Okay.
All these things, whether you go for data analyst or whether you go for data scientist, these are the tools. When speaking about R, you need not have any prior experience in programming languages. If you don't have any technical knowledge also, it's fine. R will be a little bit easier one. It is a statistical programming language.
Okay.
Even though if you don't have any idea about programming languages, even if you don't have any idea regarding this tool also, it's not a problem. Right from the beginning only, we will be moving on. Right from the scratch. We'll be understanding R, how to use the syntax, all those. And it's very straightforward. The programming language is very straightforward. It has got number of packages. Even for statistical information also, I'll come to that part. What are the statistical things that you will be learning it in data science, that also I'll say, so that it will be easier for you to you can make up your mind also in that way. So R means it is not at all a problem. If you don't have any prior experience in programming also, it is not a bigger deal. But when you are talking about Python, it is something called object-oriented programming language. The syntax is a little bit complex. So if you are going with Python, definitely you should have some idea about prior languages like C, C++, or Java. Some kind of basic knowledge you should have in those things. I'm not saying like compulsorily you should have it. If you have a capacity to learn this particular Python language, it is fine. Because it is logically and syntactically a little bit complex when compared to R. Right now only it is developing. Python is there for web development, for other processing option. But when it comes to data science and for prediction option, right now only we are entering into Python. So number of packages are there and it is very helpful one day. It is more powerful than R also. But the problem in Python is the syntax is little bit difficult. So people might be finding it difficult when you are from a non-programming background. If you are from a non-programming background and if you are taking Python, means it will be a little bit difficult. But I'm not saying like you cannot cope up with that. You can do it, but you have to put lot of hard work in that. Okay, that is for Python. The next tool is SAS. SAS is something in analytical tool.
Okay.
Analytical and statistical tool, which is entirely different from R and Python. Even if you don't know any programming knowledge also, no problem. SAS, it will be very helpful. It is entirely a visualization process. You can analyze it, you can visualize it, and with the help of your scripts, but you have to memorize certain commands. How to use where condition, but it is very straightforward. Even if you don't have any prior knowledge related to programming also, no problem. Since you have completed, I mean, you did your MBA, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, tools will be very helpful. R and SAS will be very helpful, but I won't recommend Python for you. When you plan to go for your job opportunities, you can straight away look out for domains such as banking, financial, investment sectors, insurance sectors. In those areas, you can take a look into for your job applications. Because banking, financial sectors are highly in need of data science. So people, those who know R and SAS, they are very, very welcome inside their sector. Because Python means little bit programming is there. I mean, little bit complexity is there. So people from MBA background, if they want to jump into this particular data science, I'll be recommending R and SAS. That is your wish. You can go with either R or you can go with SAS. SAS is entirely a different concept. I mean, it's an analytical tool. Everywhere they will be using this analytical tool, both analyzation and you can go for your visualization aspects also. If you are working in a retail marketing, if you are working in an, I mean, any kind of sales team, or if you are working for a banking financial institution, everywhere you will be able to use the SAS. It's a kind of analytical and statistical tool. But what is the biggest advantage of SAS is that you need not go with any packages. Entirely it is available in the studio itself. SAS itself, they have got inbuilt studio options. So you will be able to do that. But you have to understand the requirement and you have to write the syntax on your own. But it will be straight English. There is no separate gimmicks and all over here to memorize it. And if you understand the entire requirement, then it will be good. Okay. And as per your last question that you want me to answer that whether it will be okay for you to enter into this kind of environment after doing your MBA and after your previous experience. I'll be recommending it, data science as a best field, because in future, for another 20 years or 30 years also, if you think there will be some kind of improvement in data science, but the platform will be same only. Many different tools may come up in future, but the base platform will be going to be the one of the best platform that you will be using. I mean, it comes under big data. So one part of big data is Hadoop. Another part of big data will be data science. So you know it very well. Right now we are entering into always go with only data. Whether you work in any industry, to take banking, finance, investment, risk management, fraud detection, or if you are planning to enter into crime investigation or whatever it is, whether it is media or it's going to be education, travel and tourism, whatever it is, everybody has got millions and millions of records with them. And everybody wants to process their information to help the business. For helping the business only, we are entering into this analyzation. Let us take an example. You are planning to run your own business, and you want to know what will be the profit for your future for next 2 months. You want to find out the profit for next 2 months. How is it possible for you to find out for next 2 months? If you have the past information, past data, you will take the data, you will analyze it, you will try to visualize it, and then you will come to a conclusion that this will be the profit for next 2 months. So, data plays a very important role. In near future, definitely year after year, the data is going to get increased only. It is not going to get decreased. If you are entirely into an IT background, I would have suggested you to go, I would have asked you to take R and Python. But since you are not into IT background, if you are from your different background, if you are going with, it's your wish, you can go with either R or you can go with SAS. Anything is fine. Or both also you can take. That depends upon your interest. Okay. In all these three things, the common area is statistics. So to understand statistics, there are certain tricks that you have to learn, and you have to go through that. It is not like, see, everybody is not from a mathematical background. We all did mathematics when we are younger, like when we were doing our college first year or second year. That time we would have done some mathematics. Even in your bachelor's degree, you have done some statistics also. But later after that, we won't be having much. After completing our first year or second year, and then after 5 years later, if they are asking like what statistics and what is we have to do with that, means we are not going to create any information from this, and we are not going to derive anything also. All this R, Python and SAS, they all have a package for statistics. The main thing that you have to understand about statistics is mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, covariance, frequency, cumulative frequency. Range, minimum, maximum, regression, correlation, probability, random variable, normalization, z-score, chi-square test, hypothesis testing, time series analysis. That's all. These are the things that you have to be very, very familiar with that. Then mean square error, mean square error, mean square error, relative error. But I won't say like everything will be used in one single analysis or one single prediction. All these things are common. You will have it in a package. R has got a different packages for all these things. Python has got one single package for all these things. SAS is having its own syntax for all these things. So according to the data set, whatever you are taking, you have to create after seeing the data set, you will know whether to find the mean value or whether to find the standard deviation of that particular data set or whether to find the particular variance of that variable. So all these things, when you are trying to find out the, when you are trying to analyze the data set itself, you will be able to understand the option. So in that case, you have to come across either of these things. Every time it is not like all the times, it is not like we are going to do the mean calculation, median, mode and all, we are not going to do it. It depends upon the data set. Sometimes in a data set, there won't be, see, if you have a numerical value only, you will be able to calculate mean, median, mode and all.
Right.
If there is no numerical value, let us take it as having only character value. How is it possible for you to do any statistical analysis? That is not possible, no? So, it depends upon the data set only. So, understanding the, this is what statistics is. This is what it is filled up in our tools also. This is the package. With the package also will go with these kinds of statistical information. And one more thing is that you are not going to derive it. You are not going to see how mean has occurred, how median has come. What is the normalization? But formulas are there. You have to memorize that formula. That is, there is no other way. You have to memorize the formula. But we are not going to derive it. We are not going to say what is the probability for normal distribution. Navy Bayes is there. Navy Bayes is there. Poisson distribution is there. Binomial distribution is there. But we are not going to see how these all things came up. We won't be able to do that one because it is entirely a higher statistical information. We don't want that. We will be dealing with our data science statistical concepts. So how to memorize these packages, how to use these packages, what are the different packages available, where to use it, when to use it, all these things only, these are the tricks that you have to understand when you are dealing with these statistics. Basic statistics, these are all these. Okay. And finally, under data science, you will come across algorithms that is called as machine learning algorithms for prediction. Machine learning algorithms, where you will be going on with prediction. With the help of this algorithm, you'll go with prediction. And here also the same thing. I'm saying about algorithms. I'm talking algorithm. It doesn't mean that you have to create the algorithms. There are some techniques. You have to take the data set, divide the data set, and then go with the algorithm. Perfect algorithm you have to find it out. Because industry is using about 15 algorithms right now. All types of industries I'm saying, not only one industry. Your retail marketing, weather forecasting, your in the media entertainment industry, banking industry, insurance, investigations, crimes, all these industries, like cyber industries, social networking, all these e-commerce platform, everything comes under this some 14 to 15 algorithms. I'm not saying like these are the algorithms only available. We have millions of algorithms available in Python and R, but only 15 algorithms are currently running in the market and they are very, very popular. So in the industry also goes with these 15 algorithms. So when you are dealing with these 15 algorithms, you have to know how this data set fits properly in that algorithm. That is something very important. So you are not going to create any algorithm. You don't want to create any algorithm. Already algorithm is there. Take the data set, analyze it, understand what you have to do some statistical analysis for that one, then come with your prediction option. In that case, find out which algorithm will be best. So for finding out the algorithm, to use that algorithm, the technique of understanding the algorithm only we will be seeing it in our course. How to understand it, how to create it, how to take it, and then finally how to get the result. But it all, I want to be honest with you, it's like that. It's not like that once you finish up this course, you'll be able to do all sorts of data set. Anyhow, we will be taking different data set only. Since I'm working in that field, I'll be giving you different data set for you to practice and different data set for our regular practical session also we'll be doing with different data set. But doesn't mean that you will be able to, only these data set only you will be getting it. There are a number of data sets, but you have to, the techniques are same. Technique will be same. The data set will be different. So how to put that technique into that particular data set and how to get that set. That is what we have to practice. So mainly you have to go with logical understanding skills you should have, problem solving skills you should have, analytical skills you should have. These are the 3 skills that if you are having, there is no need to worry about what is the tool that you are using. So to make it easier, there are 2 tools that you can choose. Either you can choose R or else SAS. And one more thing also I'll say, R means you will go with both data analysis and machine learning concepts, because packages are available in R for machine learning algorithms. Whereas SAS means you will be able to do only data analysis, that is all types of analysis you will be able to do with SAS. It's because machine learning is not used in the current SAS studio. If you want to go with machine learning also in SAS means you have to go with SAS EVA. This is a software currently it is used, but it is in the beta version. Still it is not being released in the market. It is just in the trial release. So machine learning with SAS, if you are planning means that will not work out with SAS tools. But data analysis, visualization and entire concepts of analysis like prediction, statistical, all type of analysis you can do it with SAS also. Only one which is not able to do is that is prediction option. Alone you won't be able to do it. But entirely what all things R cannot do in analyzation, your SAS will be able to do that part. Whereas when you're taking R, you will be going with the data analysis and machine learning. Both you will be able to do it. They have their own packages, and with the help of the package you can take and you can fit in your program, in your data set and get the result. Okay?
Sorry for interrupting. Means actually in my previous earlier class, means earlier training where at, the faculty over there, he said that SAS is not an open source, and nowadays when R is an open source, nowadays companies are much more giving showing interest in working on R rather than SAS. And he said somewhat like SAS is losing its glory, and the companies, most of the companies are moving to R. So in that perspective,
No, it's
what
not
should I
like that.
be
SAS
doing?
has its own importance. You have to know something. SAS is not an open source, of course, correct. SAS is not an open source only. But it doesn't mean that R can do everything that SAS can do. I mean, like everything, whatever that SAS is having, the same option R is also having means no, it is not true. SAS is little bit easier when compared to R. R, you have to memorize certain formulas, okay? And R, when compared to both R and SAS, Python is best. I have to say Python will be best.
Okay.
In future, Python will also be best. See, SAS has its own part of popularity. It doesn't mean that we are going out of that option. The reason why they have stirred it like that means SAS, since it is not an open source, you have to buy the enterprise edition. Right now, for learning purpose, for training purpose, we have university edition of SAS. You can download it directly, not a problem. It is free only, and you can use for any number of, so there is no trial version at all. You can use it for any number of days. But when you are talking about enterprise edition, where companies are focusing on that kind of SAS, you have to invest a lot in SAS. 10 lakhs, the particular license itself, it takes out 10 lakhs. So you cannot buy one license.
Okay.
For a company, you have to go for at least 3 to 4 licenses when you are talking about when you are going with SAS. So that means you will be investing about 30 to 40 lakhs for particular software. So that is the reason why companies are not going. I mean, companies like IBM, Amazon, Flipkart, those who are into this entire real-time marketing, those people, they are able to go with SAS because they can afford it. But other companies, you see, those who are in the upcoming stage, they won't go with SAS because of its higher cost. So in and around in India, it may be little bit because you know it very well. We have all types of different kinds of companies like A level, B level, C level. So top level companies already they have got SAS. Middle, like in the middle level company, they are yet to enter into this SAS. Some will have, some will not have. And in the startup level companies, they won't go much into SAS. So instead of going with SAS, they can go with R because it is an open source. There are some restrictions in R also. The problem is you won't be able to dig deeper like that of in SAS. In SAS, you can go deeper and analyze it. But in R, it is not possible. You have to think about the logic, you have to think about the syntax, and then you have to make certain things as far and going with the analyzation. One thing. Second, SAS is very popular in US and European market. If you are planning to move ahead with SAS in the US or in European market, it is very, very kind of, like when compared to Indian market, they are going up with a higher popularity. And now since SAS has also introduced SAS Viva, this part for machine learning, it still it has got its own popularity again. But the cost of that particular license is little bit high. That is the reason why the companies are not having that much idea in buying that particular product. Other than that, all three tools, these are the three tools only for data analysis and data prediction. So there are no other tools apart from this. So all three has its own popularity.
Okay.
So I will recommend either going for R or SAS. But you have to finalize it, okay? Just go through whichever you want and then you let me know it. You can start from that one. And later in your course, if you want to go with Python also fine. Because Python uses the same concepts of what we are using in R. The same algorithm, same methods, everything is same, but the syntax is different. But the programming coding method is different in R. Okay, the 15 algorithms, whatever you will be using it in R, will be also there in Python or Python too. But the problem is the syntax is different. So if you understand something with R means it will be easier for you to go with Python also. But a little bit difficulty that you will be facing is since you don't have any technical background into programming, then there you might be finding some kind of difficulty. But apart from that, nothing is going to be very much difficult. You have to put lot of logical and syntactical methods in Python.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay. And one of my friends who is working in some other domain, in his company there's some data science vacancy was area there. Means at that time he asked me to at the time even I was in learning that code. So he is asked me to learn R Python. Along with that, he asked me to learn gain some knowledge over SQL Server. So means up to what extent I will be needing that
See,
SQL
if you
Server
are
thing,
going
or
with,
is it
if you are
necessary?
planning to go with SAS means SQL is needed only. The reason is SQL queries you will go with. See, SAS has got two options. When you are learning SAS, you have to go with the base SAS and advanced SAS.
Okay.
Two options are there. When you are dealing with advanced SAS,
Okay.
you have to go with SQL and macros.
Okay.
So, if you want to know SQL means SQLs are structured query language. So, if you know some sort of this query language, it will be easier to go with advanced SAS. Because advanced SAS entirely goes with this SQL one. So, at least if you know some kind of query languages, like how to select a table, how to create a table, how to drop the table, how to insert a row, how to delete a row, how to add a row, some kind of options if you know that simple queries, if you know it, then it will be easier for you to use it in advanced SAS. That's all. Because R is not going to go with SQL. Only the command you have to use. You will have a database. From there, if you want to take the information, if you want to analyze it, for that you will use SQL. But the entire SQL query command is not going to be used in R. Whereas in SAS, the query commands will be there. So to understand that command, you should know a little bit of SQL, but that is not compulsory. It is not compulsory. Anyway, you will be dealing with that SQL commands from the scratch in advanced SAS. So it is not a very big deal. If you don't know SQL also, people those who are teaching know the advanced SAS, they will be helping you in understanding that SQL.
Yeah, means my only main target is to, if I'm going to choose some certain tools and get into this data science, it should be supporting for me at least like next upcoming days without any sort of hurdles. So for that, even I am prepared to learn and do enough hard work to get the knowledge, gain the knowledge in this domain. So in that perspective, what would you suggest me to choose, whether R and Python or SAS and Python?
I'll go with R and Python because entirely you're going to follow Indian market means and you may be able to go for any type of company. SAS is also fine only. SAS is also works good only. If you are having SAS knowledge also, it's fine. I'm not saying it is wrong. But it is not possible for you to go with all three at a time. You have to finish R first. Go with R first. Start applying for the jobs. At the same time, you learn Python. Enter into the company. Work in a real-time experience. Then you can go with SAS.